Hello, dear friends. Whatever lies beyond, I shall lift the veil. Sir Edward Bulwer-Lytton. Opinion piece. Lifting the veil. Confronting fear. A secret internet uncovered. The dweller of the threshold. Occult and forbidden knowledge. The one who lurks on the threshold. Let's start. The forces of light are eliminating the lurker and its entanglement with the planet's surface, which is proving more difficult than expected according to Cobra. Although they haven't yet fully controlled the lurker, they will overcome this challenge just as they defeated the Chimera and eliminated the toplet bombs. The population needs to confront its inner shadow, and the only way is to pass through it, and then the light of the Golden Age will finally arrive. This planet has entered a process of initiation to achieve its ascension since the opening of the 1221 Ascension portal in August 2025. As an unavoidable part of this process, the planet's surface has come face to face with its threshold dweller, Dominus Liminis, or the veil of Parotes, or the illusion of the ego, which is a manifestation of our own inner fears. The threshold is a place or a state where something is about to be transformed. Definition. He who lurks on the threshold suggests a repulsive, stealthy, watchful, or threatening presence. The threshold evokes the point of passage between two worlds, inner and outer, known and unknown, safety and danger. According to Howard Phillips Lovecraft, the being that lurks on the threshold is associated with a disturbing cosmic entity, known for its guardian or intermediary nature, evoking a state of transition or transformation. The term threshold dweller was coined by the British novelist and aristocrat Sir Edward Bulwer-Lytton in his novel Zanoni. It is a malevolent entity that embodies the sum of all the darkness a human being has accumulated throughout their incarnations. It is also known as the guardian of the threshold, a term that indicates a spectral image that manifests when the student of the spirit ascends to the higher worlds of knowledge. The threshold dweller guards the door of the temple of truth and must be overcome before we can enter. It is the barrier between humanity and its elevation to a higher consciousness. Simply put, the threshold dweller is the manifestation of our lower self and our based emotions, which arise from our lower ego when we attempt to attain a higher self-awareness. When we try to rise, the threshold dweller prevents us, damaging us back down to lower emotions. Our repressed negative energy has created this entity, which is covering the entire earth like a thick veil of darkness that prevents any divine light from penetrating. This has led to an increase in fear and hopelessness among humanity, and we are seeing the consequences of this in the form of natural disasters, pandemics, violence, and other inhumane acts committed around the world, where there is a massive suffering, pain, and sorrow. It is a parasite that feeds on humanity's negative energy and grows stronger from it. It is a representation of the dark side of human nature that we tend to repress and not confront or work to overcome. Overcoming the threshold dweller is about overcoming our lower self, but it is not that simple. Humanity will have to step outside of its lower self and fear to completely eliminate the effect of the threshold dweller. In short, it is a difficult path to emerge into the light and dispel the inner darkness, to confront and overcome it, but also the most rewarding and fruitful path toward greater inner growth and an elevation of current consciousness. This will not only raise human consciousness, but also alleviate pain and suffering, allowing the golden age to arrive. The dweller of the threshold thus marks the crossing of boundaries and the discovery of a secret and even potentially sacred space behind the veil. To lift this veil, however, the aspirant must confront the dweller or lot who cuts the threshold. In the Golden Dawn, the lot of the portal marks the passage from the lesser mysteries of the outer order to the greater mysteries of the inner order, as described by Israel Rigarty. Furthermore, many authors refer to the same occult phenomena in their publications, such as Aleister Crowley, Walter Ernest Butler, Dion Fortune, Chick, Sandra Cicero, and Frater U.D., to name just a few. End of darkness. A transcendental shift is occurring beyond our solar system. The energy of cosmic love originating from the level of Buddhahood flows into the multiverse, ensuring that love continues to flow through all levels of creation, absorbing and transforming any remaining dormant beings and causing them to escape the heliopause. This marks the end of the dark energy anomaly outside the solar system and the beginning of a new cosmic cycle that will absorb the entire universe into a single universe within the next 10 to 20 billion years. The forces of light are clearing a very dark web previously unknown to them. This web originated in another universe. It is the source of cosmic evil and is intertwined with hidden beings and dark energies. Dark energy is a force that creates matter in the world. It is an involutive force that directly hinders ascension. One aspect of dark energy is its some quantum entanglement with the dormant entity, which actively suppresses free will. Disclosure. The push toward information disclosure is accelerating. Florida Republican Representative Anna Paulina Luna promised to reveal material objects or information of non-human origin. In quotes, "I have seen evidence in a classified information facility that leads to me to believe there are things we cannot explain. I have observed things that are non-human origin, of human origin and creation," Luna said. In 2024, a study by Harvard social science researchers suggested that visitors from the stars might be living beneath the Earth or on the Moon, and that UFOs and other anomalous unidentified phenomena could be evidence of their migration. US intelligence warned Christian leaders that releasing UFO files could shatter their beliefs. Tennessee pastor Perry Stone claimed that pastors were briefed on unidentified flying objects and serpentine beings in government custody. In quotes, "There will be people who will say that if galaxies exist and there are other creations within them, then the entire creation story is a myth, and there will be people who will apostatize and turn away from the Christian faith because they will have no answer for what they are about to hear," Stone said. He added that non-believers would be shocked by the findings that religious leaders would see a flood of people coming to them for answers. Atlantis. Atlantis is also mentioned. According to the original plan, the temple beneath the Sphinx was to be discovered in 1995, and it's now 2026. Theories about the Hall of Records have surged following the discovery of a CIA document mentioning a temple under the Sphinx within a Cold War-era photographic inventory. The legend of the Hall of Records has captivated the public for nearly a century, with some claiming the medical archive contains ancient texts, maps, and evidence of a lost civilization predating recorded history. According to legend, the Book of Thoth is hidden in the legendary Hall of Records beneath the Great Sphinx of Giza. Much of the modern myth traces back to the clairvoyant Edgar Cayce, who predicted in the 30s that a hidden chamber containing records of Atlantis would one day be discovered beneath the Sphinx's paw. According to Cayce, the hidden archive contains text detailing humanity's forgotten history, advanced science, and catastrophic events that destroyed previous civilizations. He predicted the chamber would one day be discovered, fueling decades of speculation and expeditions surrounding the monument. Retired Rear Admiral Timothy Gallaudet says Atlantis is real, and that visitors from the stars are already here, but he doesn't know their intentions. Gallaudet is sincere in his beliefs. He has testified before Congress about what he has seen. He and his wife, also an oceanographer, continue to search for more evidence of UFOs. He claims that what the government has revealed so far is only a small part of what we see every day. Secret Internet. Only about 150 people, members of the black nobility, have free access to all that hidden and forbidden knowledge. According to Paul White Gold Eagle, it was found a second internet that has been operating since 1977. An NSA contractor provided documentation about the parallel network called ARPA-7. It's not the predecessor of the Internet, but a separate system that branched off in 1977 and was never connected to the public network. ARPA-7 operates with a completely different protocol stack, different addressing, different routing, different encryption. It can't be accessed from any commercial device. No browser can reach it. No search engine indexes it. No tunnel connects to it. It requires hardware that isn't sold, terminals that aren't manufactured for the public, and access codes that change every 11 minutes according to a random quantum algorithm. The documentation lists 4,200 active terminals worldwide, located in all major intelligence agencies, all central banks, all NATO command structures, and 147 private residences. Private citizens with access to a network that contains everything the public internet was designed to hide from you. What's on ARPA-7? The true financial ledger that shows the real distribution of global wealth, not the fantasy of the Forbes list. Research completed decades ago and never published. Energy technology patents classified the day they were filed, and communication with facilities that don't exist on any map. It also contains complete and redacted historical archives. Every event, every war, and every crime, documented from the inside by the people who planted it. The public internet was never intended to inform you. Its intention was to contain you. It gives you the illusion of unlimited information while keeping you within a controlled environment. Every search result is filtered. Every algorithm is tuned. Every fact check is designed to keep you in the lobby forever. In a cage forever. The NSA contractor copied 7 terabytes before the extraction. The files are now distributed across the QFS evidence network. All 147 private terminals have been identified and their locations recorded. Their owners are known. Every message sent on ARPA-7 is now in the hands of a court. They forgot that every network leaves a trace when quantum encryption is available, no matter how secret it is. The second internet has just become the biggest crime scene in the history of mankind. And that's all for today. Thanks a lot, dear friends.